The essence of success begins with our attitude. A lot of times, just having the right attitude brings on the right result, the result that you actually want, whatever it is. Our altitude determines our altitude. So, if you have a good attitude, generally you can climb higher. That's basically what the altitude is the height of which we go. If you have a bad attitude, things are not going to go well. They're just not. And I don't mean just what you're trying to make happen. I mean other things that will, like a chain reaction, causes a chain reaction. If somebody has a bad attitude with one individual, sometimes it'll trickle to someone else throughout the day. And the next thing you know, you had a terrible day. And it started off in the morning with the way you got out of bed. It's not always about somebody did something to you, but everybody's done something to you when you have a bad attitude, doesn't it? Doesn't it seem like that? Mm-hmm. Seems like you just need to go in a room, close yourself up, and hit the reset button. Go to sleep, wake up, start all over again. Mm-hmm. See if we can come out better. There's something to be said about that, because I have more respect for the person that does that than the person who tries to force themselves to come out of that funk by being around people that are positive. Now, you know, exactly. If you can change yourself, then that's one thing. Mm-hmm. But if you're not willing to change, don't bring that stuff around people that are positive, because they're going through something too. You just don't know it, and you don't think they are because they're smiling, they're having fun, and it appears to be on the surface that everything is great. But that's because a lot of times that person doesn't want to bring you into the drama, right? And that's just it. You know, it's just an attitude. That's why I wrote on the bottom, make it a great day. Don't have a great day. Make it a great day. Make it a great day. It's just, you know, it's simple. I didn't say it was easy. I said it was simple. It's simple because we can make something what we want it to be. Today, if I decide I'm going to make 10 calls, doggone it, I'm going to make 10 calls. It's an attitude. That's what it is. Sometimes I don't feel like making calls. So guess what I ain't going to do? I'm not going to pick the phone up. I'll walk around, I'll sit around, I don't do nothing. Right? But then there's time where you won't see anybody greater at what goes on. Whether it's on the computer or on the phone. It just won't happen. Because I have the right attitude that day about that particular thing. We're humans. There's no such thing as a perfect attitude all the time. There is no such thing. There is no such human being not walking on this earth now that truly looks at everything with the right set of eyes at the right time all the time. The problem is a lot of times people, they're so self-centered, so selfish, so greedy for attention, so greedy for the praises that they don't see it. They'll look and point out everybody else's faults, which does one thing to them that they don't really realize. Puts an incredible spotlight on them. That's why I always tell people, be careful when you talk about somebody. Because when you talk about somebody bad, chances are, especially if they don't deserve it, your flaws are growing while you speak. People that you're even talking to look at you and be like, huh, you ain't no daggone bucket of roses your daggone self. They might not say it to you, but in their mind they're thinking, woo, you know you didn't go there. No, you didn't talk about that person like that. When you look like that. Really? You know, you hear people do it. You heard people do it before. They talk about somebody that's beautiful. That person up on the stage, oh, I can't stand it. Oh my God, that's terrible. But you won't go out there. No matter what you think you look like, you won't go out there. She can't sing worth a doggone. Let me see you get up there and do better. Now, of course, like I said before, we're a critical society. That means we criticize everything. We actually look at stuff and we judge it. We do. But society has taught us to do that, haven't it? I see us as commanding our space. I see us as being able to say, this is what we want to do. No matter what individual says, this would be nice to do. If it makes sense, if it can be done, it is done. It doesn't wait. It doesn't, we don't procrastinate. If we say that there's a way to do something and somebody finds a way to do it, then all of us need to attack it so it's done faster. It's done aggressively it's done. It's finished. Because once you do it, you can do your hands like this. But when it's still laying out there, still out there in the abyss, you know, nothing is being done with it. We have to reach out because there's more misery today than there would be tomorrow. There will be throughout the day. If you turn on the news, I promise you, there'll be murders announced. There'll be fires announced. There'll be rapes announced. There'll be child abuse announced. Let's see how great we can be. I know I'm saying this to the same people I say it to every Friday. But this is where it begins. Because you guys might inspire someone else. We have children in the room. Not here. But we have access to children. Those of us in the room. What if I say something that inspires you to say something to one of them, and it inspires them, and it makes a difference? That's how you heal the world. That's how you heal the world. We talk about the function of globe changer, right? To be a globe changer, you must be willing to change yourself first. You must start with the woman or man in the mirror. Because if you can't start there, you can't be a globe changer. You can't.